What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So with everything going on right now, the thrift stores and the flea markets, everything being closed, I asked you guys what kind of videos you guys wanted to see. And it seems like the #1 answer to that question was an updated sneaker collection video. So that's what I'm gonna do here today. I try to do one every year anyway, and it's already coming up on a year since my last one I did, which I'm pretty sure I did in April of last year. So I'm gonna show you guys all the sneakers that I have in my collection. So I'm gonna do my best to try to keep these in categories as far as like Air Maxes with Air Maxes, Jordans with Jordans, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start off with the first pair. And the first pair being the Charlie Brown Vans old schools right here. Also have like 3 pairs of the black and white old schools, but I doubt y'all care about those. But these right here are pretty cool. You got the Charlie Brown print on the side, good grief on the tongue. And then you got Charlie Brown peanuts on the inside. This is one that I probably should wear more. I actually always forget that I even own this pair. I got these from Plato's Closet for like 18 bucks, I wanna say. I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys this one, the one I just recently got, made a video on. And that is the Stranger Things Cortez that I recently got from a Nike outlet for like 50 bucks plus tax. Obviously have not worn these yet because I just recently got them like last week, but definitely a cool shoe. Next up, let me show you guys the Air Maxes I have. So the first pair I have is a classic. It is the Air Max 95 in the neon bolt colorway. These up from the flea market for like 15 bucks. The back is still kind of, I guess, however they had them stored or whoever had them before, they pushed down the back of the heel. So that still needs to be like reshaping or whatever, but whenever you put them on feet, you can't really tell. The next Air Max in my collection is this pair right here. This is a fusion between the Air Max 1 and the Air Max 90. Has the Air Max 90 sole with the Air Max 1 upper. Picked these up from the flea market maybe about a month ago for like 30 bucks. Still super clean overall, which is why I picked them up. And you can never go wrong with this colorway. Going from one Air Max fusion to another, we got a pair of the Air Max 97 Pluses, or the Air Max Plus 97s, I don't know. Personally really love this colorway. This is a shoe that I had been wanting for a while. And then I finally found them at the flea market. I don't remember how much I paid for them. It's been a while since I found these. This is one that I have been contemplating on getting rid of. Anytime I put them up for sale, I end up going back on it because I just really like this shoe. Next up, we got a pair of Air Max 1s. It's the Have a Nike Day pair right here. Definitely my favorite out of the whole pack of the Have a Nike Day pack. You can see right there, you got the Have a Nike Day, Have a Nike Day, however you want to say it, on the tongue. You have the little lace lock right there. Had these for a while. I've only worn them once. Wore them to Comic-Con last year, and I haven't worn them since. This is probably another one that I need to get some wear out of. And then the last pair of Air Maxes, picked this one up like a year ago and have yet to wear them yet. And that is a pair of the Air Max Pluses in the Sunset colorway. Grabbed these from a Nike outlet about a year ago. Like I said, I think I paid like $130 for them. And as you guys can see, they are still dead stock. I haven't even wore them yet. I don't know why. This is another one that I need to get some wear out of. Moving on to my dunks, I have 3 pairs. I used to have more, but I've gotten rid of some of them. Just because I never really wore them. But the first pair we got right here, as you can see, it's a tape box. These are from a pawn shop, actually. If you look right here, this is what they were priced at, $51 whenever I bought them, but they ended up giving them to me for $41 whenever I bought them. And as you can see right there on the box, Nike SB Dunk Puss Head Premium. It's a pair of the Puss Head 2s. It still has the bag and everything that it came with. It's these right here. They still have the extra laces. Basically everything, I got them for $40. This is another one that I haven't worn in a while that I should probably wear again. Then the next one is a pair I got recently from the flea market. Got these for $25. It's a pair of the Appetite of Destruction dunks right here. Really cool colorway, especially for the price that I got them for. Got them with a pair of Shadow 10s that were like a size 12. I got them 2 for $50, so $25 a piece. I kept these and I sold the 10s for like more than what I spent for both of them. So basically I got these for free. And then the last pair of dunks I have is this pair right here. It's a blue box. Definitely one of my favorite dunks because this was my first dunk I've ever bought back in like 2010, I want to say, when these released. And it's a pair of the Bloody Gum SBs right here. Got these off a Facebook group, Nike SB page, paid like $95 for them. The uppers are supposed to resemble like toothpaste, I want to say. The red is supposed to be like the blood. And then on the bottom you have like that floss print. That's really cool. And then you have that same print on the insole. Definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection right here. Let me go ahead and get these out the way. We got a pair of the Yeezy 350 Boost. But who doesn't have a pair of these nowadays? But this is personally one of my favorite colorways, if not my favorite colorway. It's the blue tints. Got these for retail on adidas.com when they release. Shout out to my neighbor who got through for me. And then the only other pair of Adidas I have in my collection, unless you count like my beat up Ultra Boost that I wear wherever, it's a pair of the Adidas Kobe 1s right here in the OG yellow colorway. They are missing the laces. Actually thrifted these recently. If you can see I tried to wipe the price off it as it came off yet, but they were 20 bucks when I found them. As you can see, it says 1981, I think. And these I kind of just want to hold on to since they were Kobe's first signature shoe. Next up, we have one of my personal favorite shoes of all time that I finally recently got. Got these for 30 bucks, and it's the pair of the Bo Jackson trainers in the Auburn colorway. Just really love this colorway on these, and then I like the model itself. Recently got these from a flea market for 30 bucks after looking for them for so long. Still super clean, so definitely happy to have these in my collection. The next shoe in my collection, we have a pair of the metallic red foams. This is the first pair that released, I want to say 2010 is when these came out. As you can tell, the soles are pretty yellowed on these, but these are definitely my favorite foams of all time, so I always hold on to these. I always get foams here and there in my size, but I always end up getting rid of them, but I always hold on to this pair, at least until I can find a cleaner pair. I'm gonna hold on to these. Next up, I thrifted these for $15. Not this pair in particular, but let me explain. So I got the Kobe 7s in the All-Star colorway, the Galaxies. So I actually thrifted a pair of these for $15, but they were a size 11. Ended up trading my friend Gio for his pair because his pair was a size 10. His pair fit him too small, my pair fit me too big, so we just did a straight trade and I got these basically for 15 bucks. Next up, for 10 bucks, I found these at the flea market. We got a pair of the OG LeBron 1s, the Zoo Generations, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, found them for 10 bucks, wore them one time, and this happened. So these need to be re-glued, but definitely one of my favorite shoes as well. The next one, again, another one of my favorite shoes. We got a pair of the Air Force 180s in the Olympic colorway, aka the Charles Barkley Dream Team. Nobody never talks about this shoe, but like I said, this is one of my favorite silhouettes, and this is probably my favorite colorway. Just like the Auburn Bo Jacksons, this is one I had been looking for a while, and then I finally found it. I want to say I paid like $15 for these from the flea market. So that's basically all my non-Jordan stuff. So now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my Jordan collection. I'll try to go through these like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and I'll save my like 3 most expensive ones to the end, I guess. So the first pair I have is a pair of the Shadow 1s. Pick these up off OfferUp for 100 bucks. I do have the box and the extra laces and everything that goes with these. The next one I got these off East Bay for $95. They were on sale. It's a pair of the navy blue metallic ones. Another one of my favorites in my collection that people don't really talk about. And then we got a pair of the Bread Jordan 1s right here. This is the 2010 pair. My bad, the 09 pair. This is the one that came in the DMP pack with the Celtics ones. As you can see, they do have the Jumpman on the tongue and the Jumpman on the back. Got these from the homie Gio as well. Paid $85 for them. I'm pretty sure he got these from a flea market. And they were too small for him, so he sold them to me for a good price. I have one pair of 2s, and that is the Wing It 2s right here. This is one that I picked up when I went out of town, basically just to remember the trip by. Same with the Air Max Pluses and then the Stranger Thing Cortez that I showed. On the back of one, you got It. On the other one, you have Wing It, but I don't feel like taking them both out. As you can see, barely wore these. I've had these for like 2 years, and I think I've worn them maybe like a handful of times. Still one of my favorite 2s. These are pretty cool. Next up, we got a pair of 3s. It is the Fire Reds right here. This is the pair that came out in 2013. I think I got these on a Facebook trading group. I traded like 2 pairs of really beaters for these. They were like near dead stock when I got them. But as you can see, I put some miles in these. Next up, we have personally my favorite pair of 3s, and that is the pair of the True Blues. Picked these up from Plato's Closet. I want to say I paid like 30 bucks for them. I don't remember. This is back when Plato's had actually good prices before everything was like $80, $90. And as you can see, these are the newer pair with the Nike Air on the back. Next up, we got a pair of 4s, the white cements. These things are pretty beat up. I wear these all the time. Picked these up from the flea market for 30 bucks as well. Nike Air on the back, so they are the newer release. Like I said though, this is one of the ones I wear a lot, so these are pretty beat up. Then for 25 bucks from Plato's, I picked up a pair of the Columbias, or the Legend Blues, whatever you guys want to call these. I've had pairs of the Oreos as well, but I always end up getting rid of them, but I've held on to these just because I wear these a lot more than those. We got a pair of the black metallic 5s. Picked these up off of a Facebook trading group as well, I want to say. Actually traded something for these, which I don't remember what. I don't remember what I traded, but I know I was happy with the deal because this is one of the better 5s in my opinion. Next up, we got a pair of the Grapes. Picked these up at the flea market. I want to say I paid like $10 for them. And then next up, these I got from Plato's. I did pay up. I paid 50 bucks for them, but I wanted them in my collection. And it's the pair of the Fire Red 5s. And these did come with the original box and everything, lace locks, everything. So for 50 bucks, I went ahead and scooped them up. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of the ones with the black tongue, but I like these as well. Then we have personally my favorite pair of Jordan 7s of all time. We have the pair of the DMP Raptors or Chicagos, whatever you want to call them. Grabbed these from Plato's for 40 bucks. The price is still on the bottom of them. And we have a pair of the Aqua 8. Again, picked these up from Plato's. I think they were like 40, and then I had like a $5 off coupon, so I got them for 35. As far as 10s go, this is my only pair. I'm not really the biggest fan of 10s. I do like these, and I like the steels that I still need to get. But it's a pair of the Shadow 10s or Stealth 10s, whatever you want to call these. I was on the search for these for a while. I got close to buying them on eBay a couple times, but then I ended up finding them at Plato's. Don't remember how much I spent on them, but I know it wasn't very much. I want to say it was like $25. Next up, again, another Plato's pickup. We got the Concords right here. These I had to pay up for as well from Plato's. Ended up spending like 80 bucks on these. but this is one that I definitely really needed in my collection. Even though it is the one with the 45 on the back, I'm a bigger fan of the ones with the 23, the low cut patent leather, but these will do until I find a pair of those. And again, we got another pair of 11s, again from Plato's Closet. I was actually doing some Christmas shopping. There happened to be a Plato's there. I went in and found these for 35. It's a pair of these Space Jams. Again, these are the newer ones, 45 on the back. Again, just like the Concords, like I said, I want the other pair with the 23 and the lower cut. I think it's the 09 pair. Rather have those, but these will be a good placeholder until then. Next up, we got a pair of the Breads. This is actually not the newer one. As you can tell by the lower cut patent leather, the 23 on the back. These are actually the 2012 pair. Actually ended up picking these up for $100. We got a pair of the Jordan 12s. We got the Nubuck pair right here with the UNC color. This is probably like the shoe that actually started my whole collection. I'm pretty sure it's these, and then the Cool Gray Spizikes is what started my collection. There's been many times I've wanted to get rid of this shoe, but I always just hold on to it, just because, like I said, it's one of the ones that started my collection. Went on release date and picked these up from a Hibbett Sports. Next up, we got another pair of 12s. Just like the white cement 4s, these are pretty beat because I wear them a lot. It's a pair of the Taxi 12s right here. Thrifted these for like $35, and this is definitely one of the ones that's heavy in my rotation. Because they're simple black and white, you can wear these with anything. Next up, we have personally my favorite shoe of all time. We have a pair of the Flint 13s. This is the 2010 pair, so it does not have the 3M, unfortunately. They keep on teasing everybody, saying they're gonna re-release these, and they have yet to do it. I'm definitely gonna try to pick up a pair when they do re-release them, since they will have the 3M. And then my second pair of 13s we have a pair of the Playoffs. Picked these up from the flea market for $50 a couple of years ago. Back when I first started collecting, I wasn't the biggest fan of these, but then the second time around when I found another pair, because I had these before and I sold them because I wasn't really a big fan. But the second time around I found them, I started wearing them more and more, and now these are probably like one of my favorite shoes to wear. This next pair is actually my only pair of 15s. I guess I don't have any 14s, which is surprising. I thought I did. I guess I got rid of them. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, so this is just like basically the stuff that I have left. But this pair I'm actually trying to sell as well. It's a pair of the Laser 15s. The reason being, I just never wear them. Got these years ago off of pickyourshoes.com when they were selling Jordans, and I think I got these for like $100 ship. I don't have any 16s, not a fan of those. I don't have any 17s. I do want a pair because I do like the 17s. But I do have a pair of 18s. These came from SB Mitch, if you guys saw that video. A great deal on these. I want to say they were like 30 shipped. And as you can see, they came with the towel and everything. The reason why I got them so cheap, because if you look really close, you can see that they need to be re-glued, which is not a big problem. It's just something I haven't gotten around to doing yet, but I really need to, so that way I can wear these. Then the last pair of Jordans before I get to the 3 hyped up ones behind me. These, again, another one of my personal favorite Jordan models. I know a lot of people don't like these, but this is also one of the shoes that got me into collecting personally. Back in 04, I want to say, is when these originally came out. I could be wrong, but it's a pair of the Air Jordan 19s. This is the Countdown Pack colorway. So it is the original bread, but it's not the OGs. This is the pair that came out in 08. Got these on a website called Pick Your Shoes a long time ago. Back when like Sneak Geeks was still reviewing shoes on YouTube, if you guys even remember who that is. I had got these for like 100 shipped. And as you can see, it's actually half of the Countdown Pack. Now let's get into the hyped up stuff behind me that you guys probably want to see. So the first pair, of course, we got the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows. Got these for retail. I was actually thrifting at the time. I entered the raffle. Wasn't expecting to win because I never win. I have not won since then. But then I got an email saying that they took the money from my PayPal. So I got super lucky on these. I won an only sneaker app win, I guess. I had to throw the pink laces on them because I thought that looked the best. And then my second pair of Travis Scotts, we got the pair of the 4s that I actually got from the flea market for $50. To this day, whenever I meet new people through doing this kind of stuff, whenever I run into people at like events or flea markets, thrift stores, everything, this is always the shoe that they bring up. A lot of people still can't believe that I actually found these for only $50 at the flea market. But if you guys want the whole story on that, y'all can go check out whenever I found them. But again, another one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Like, take away the fact that it's a Travis Scott sneaker, just the colorway alone I really like. And last but not least, the Grails sneaker in my collection. One that I will never get rid of because, for one, I probably would never find this shoe again, especially for what I paid, and that's a pair of the Josh Howard Jordan 8s right here. Found these at a flea market for only $20, and I always get people asking me why don't I sell them because what they're worth. Because I just don't want to. Like, this is one I want to hold on to for as long as I can. Because in all seriousness, when will I ever see this shoe again? And I know for a fact there's no way I would ever find these for $20 ever again. This one's cool because when I posted these on Instagram when I first found them, Josh Howard actually liked the picture. So So I thought that was a really cool touch on these. So yeah guys, that's my sneaker collection. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know some other suggestions that you have that you guys want to see. I've also had suggestions of doing another custom jacket, which I'm actually in the process of doing. I have the vest. It's going to be a denim vest, but I just don't know what I want to do on it yet. And then I've also had a suggestion of doing like a top 10 hats in my collection, which I can do that, but it's going to be a lot of Dallas Cowboy stuff. So if you guys are okay with that, then I can do that. Just let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys soon with another video. So later.